harder, you sleep less, you push more. But no matter how much you do, the burnout keeps coming back. In Japan, one of the most intense work cultures in the world, people have found ways to be productive without destroying themselves. On the other side of the world, there's Hiroshi, a 35-year-old engineer in Tokyo. His workload, just as heavy, but his day starts differently. A 10-minute walk in the park, a cup of green tea before stepping into the office, and most importantly, when the workday ends, he truly shuts down his computer. In the West, we've built a model of productivity that feels like an endless chase. The message is always the same. Work harder, sacrifice your sleep, push until you burn out. But here's the truth. This model doesn't work. Science makes it clear. Stress creates a vicious cycle. At first, pressure pushes you to perform. But the longer you stay in that state, cortisol levels rise, dopamine drops, and your brain loses its ability to focus. The result? More hours at the desk, with less meaningful output. Researchers call it the law of diminishing returns. After a certain point, every extra hour doesn't add productivity. It only adds mistakes, fatigue, and burnout. Statistically, 77% of employees in North America report experiencing burnout. In Europe, nearly half of young professionals say they feel constantly exhausted. And yet, in Japan, a country with equally demanding workplaces, more and more workers are adopting strategies that allow them to stay productive without collapsing. The difference isn't the workload, it's the mindset. In the West, the slogan is, work until you can't anymore. In Japan, the message is, move forward a little every day and keep that rhythm for a lifetime. So what's the secret? How do people in Japan keep working in such demanding environments and yet avoid collapsing? It comes down to 3 core ideas, rooted in culture and psychology. The first is Ikigai. It means a reason for being. Imagine a doctor who finds strength not in the endless paperwork or hospital shifts, but in a single idea: helping patients live one more day. When your work is connected to purpose, it feels less like pressure and more like meaning. The second is Kaizen, the philosophy of small, continuous improvements. Instead of chasing giant changes, you focus on tiny steps every single day. The Toyota company built a global empire on this principle. One small adjustment on the factory floor, repeated thousands of times, transforms everything. The third is Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing. In Japan, companies encourage workers to spend time in nature, walking through parks, resting under trees. Science shows that even 10 minutes surrounded by greenery lowers stress hormones, resets the mind, and restores focus. At the heart of it, the difference isn't just in habits, it's in mindset. In the West, productivity often means do everything now, as fast as possible. We glorify the hustle, the 12-hour workdays, the late-night emails, the idea that rest is weakness. The result? Collapse. In Japan, the mindset is different. Instead of sprinting, it's about pacing. Small, sustainable steps, work that builds over time. They see productivity as a marathon, not a race to exhaustion. Psychologists call this delayed discounting. In the West, we crave instant rewards. Finish everything today, feel accomplished. But Japan embraces incremental progress. One small win today, a bigger gain tomorrow. So how can you take these ideas and apply them to your own life? Here are 3 simple practices you can start with, no matter how busy you are. 1. The Kaizen habit. Start ridiculously small. Want to get fitter? Begin with just 1 push-up a day. Want to read more? Open the book and read a single line. The magic is consistency, not intensity. 2. The Ikigai reminder. Before starting a task, write down 1 sentence. Why does this matter? Even answering to pay rent gives the brain a sense of purpose. Purpose fuels persistence. 3. The Shinrin reset. Spend 5 to 10 minutes surrounded by nature. Step outside, sit near a tree, or even place a small plant on your desk. Studies show this lowers cortisol, the stress hormone, and resets your focus. Burnout is not the price of success. The Japanese way teaches us that productivity isn't about doing more. It's about doing better, finding purpose in small daily actions, protecting your energy, creating space to breathe.